Alright, hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Welcome back to the channel. Hello, how are we doing? How'd you like the intro screen, by the way? That's something I whipped up earlier today. Don't say I ever don't take your advice to heart. That's a coherent sentence, just about. I think it went pretty well, assuming, you can still hear me and so on. It has a clock. It does. That was non-trivial to get started. I had to install a plugin for that to work, but it did. It actually worked really well, including the automatic transition, which I was not confident of. So, I see that as a big success. That was indeed a start screen. That's all the changes to the stream that I've done today. I did that one thing and decided, yep, good day's work. Nothing more necessary. So that means, of course, that I've not gotten around to any of the other things that I've been talking about all bloody week. But that does mean that we are ready to go, and you know what? In all future streams, it will be improved now because we've got the start screen, the start screen, and because of the way that the timer is actually set up. Thank you for adjusting the microphone, Perry. Love you. We've just started. Don't start now. There's 2 hours of this I need to get through before you can be bothering me. Where was I? Yes. Because of the way the timer has worked, it should now be much harder for me to accidentally stream on a Tuesday. Oops, is all I'll say. So yeah, we have had 3 streams this week, and it's not even done. We've got all of today to go, and of course the bonus stream on Saturday, which I'll tell you more about if you don't remember towards the end of the stream. But for now, I do believe it is time that we swap to the live screen and we get ourselves a little bit of Skyrim. Let's see, where were we? Where did we drop off last week? I believe we were in Solitude, or the Solitude area. Ah, that's right. We were up in the north, about to do the path back. Yeah. So it looks like we'd go through that sort. I swear we had more quests up here. Have I unmarked a few things? Yes, I've not marked miscellaneous. There we are. Because yeah, we've got something in Sleepful Barrow. We've got something in Broken or Grotto. Nothing here in Ravenscar, but yeah, sure. But let's pretty much just run right into it, because we need to go to the Thalmor, I think, Northwatch Keep or something like that. Or is that... I think it's Northwatch Keep is the name of the place we need to go to. And that should actually just be that down there. Yeah, of course we won't be able to see it because of the compass bug. Yeah, that is it down there. And we need to spring poor old Thorold. Oh, wow. We've got our first, shall we say, automated fan of the day. Relatively quick, that one. Usually they come later. Goes without saying, don't follow that link. Don't follow those links. They're not cool. Alright, now I'm curious, is there a way to blag my way past the guards? Or will they be immediately hostile? Hello there, sir!
Halt! That's privileged information. Now, move along.
I'm
Are
here
you
for Thorold.
joking? Even if we had a prisoner by that name, the only way he'd be released is by order of the Imperial Legion. Now I suggest you turn around and go back the way you came.
I'm going to look this up, actually. So what's the name of this quest? This is... My Time of Need or something? Missing in action, that's it. Is there a back path where I go and convince someone, UESP, and crucially, does that lock me out of any rewards? Skyrim, missing in action. Missing in action. Prisoner of war. If you have joined the Imperial as another rank of legate. I mean, we could do that later on, I guess, but... Curious, curious. Ah, okay. I think it's unimplemented. That's a shame, because it does feel like there should be a way out of this. But I don't think there's even any uniques associated with it. Well, in which case, let's go through this. Oop. Where is my fun weapon? Favorite it. Mark it on 1. Save the game. Skip it up, boop, a bit of boop.
Never should have come here.
Seems like there's quite a few of them, I'm starting to learn. Starting to regret not bringing Avelstein, but you know, we keep it going. Just because Haesteinn is pro-Empire does not mean he's pro-Thalmor, fortunately. You need to go first. Cannot shout while casting a spell. Thank you. Okay. There's the third guy. Fortunately, they've not got glass equipment yet, so let's move in. Ah, he had an Orcish arrow. He's just using a regular longbow. We are a bit beyond that by this stage in the game, mate. Can't eat what you can't see. Anyone else? Alright, I just want to quickly check the Northwatch Keep page for... important treasures. There's a relatively remote book here. There's actually a couple. So we're on the lookout for 2920 Morning Star, Volume 1, and the Legendary Sanctuary. Okay? But nothing else is marked as important. And I will trust UASP. Because despite having been doing this run for a couple of months now, I have yet to actually make my own notes. Oh, honey, I'm home. Ah. Okay, prioritize the mage. Got it.
You're dead.
I'll get rid of you. You're relatively weak. It's like your man the sniper says, you gotta have a plan to kill everyone you meet. Ooh, draft of extra magicka, that is a good one. And despite the fancy robes, they're not that important. Oh, there's a box here. Stamina poison, that's probably, yep, that's value. I always try to to pick up anything that is at least 100 times as valuable as it is heavy. And poisons tend to be quite good for that. Okay, it's the one on the right that's hitting me with this. This blasted magic. You take point, Lydia. I need to heal. There's no getting around that. I'm sure Lydia will never betray me carrying the ebony blade like that. That would be a really cool mechanic, actually. If companions use the ebony blade too long and start to get a little bit betray. Double checking, where is the loot? Are they going to tell me? Okay, coming up. Close to the room. Well, I dealt with him quickly. He had a summon spell active. Ooh. Speaking of summon spells. Oh, jeez. There's the wizard.
See you burn.
You know what? Maybe we don't need to deal with that right now. Good luck, Lydia. Have fun. Ah, you tricksy. I think not. Whew, a little bit close to... Too close for comfort, but we made it through. So I think this is a room with spellbook in somewhere. Is it in here? Legendary Sankator, that's one of them.
Must be my imagination.
Where's the other though? I mean, I'm not that fussed, to be honest. Like, it is a rare book, but we will have opportunities for it another time.
I'll end your miserable life. That your
I think that block actually just saved me.
I'll see you.
So yeah, where is this 2920 Morningstar Volume 1? On the shelf behind the counter in the bar room. Oh. I must have walked right past it. So behind the counter in the bar room. Ah, there it is. Cool. And that's all the rares that we want. That's the librarian condition, I guess you want to call it. It's not like a restriction, it's just something I do, really. Oh, it was a steel dagger, I don't need that. Thought it was an arrow. Now that we've got absolutely everything we need,
What was that?
have fun, Lydia. See, that's just slightly too cheap. That, on the other hand, 560 times value. Yes, please. Lovely. I'm sure this guy isn't important. See what else there is around here. No, let's deal with him. Hello, Thorold. I'm here to rescue you.
We need to get to safety as soon as possible. Let's move. Let's get out of here, fast as we can. Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, I'd love to. Maybe you're still... There we go. Yeah, none of that's particularly rare, so we're fine. There are some relatively uncommon books. What's keeping these swords in? There are some uncommon books that are... Goodness. That are only available via the randomly generated loot books on shelves. But most of them are just fine to pick up. I think he's been eating cobwebs again. Ah. He has, because he's now regurgitating cobwebs all over the floor. I mean, I don't have... Oh, for God's sakes. That was a mistake. Lockpicking in this game... I don't know what these lockpicks are made out of. Or, better yet, why we're not gripping them slightly further up. Why we're, like, delicately grabbing them. I really should have this by now. Hang on, I'll show you the cat once I'm no longer trapped in a purgatory of my own making. If anyone asks, I'm grinding my lockpicking skill. Because when you break a lockpick, that gives experience. Oh my god, I'm so bad! No! Wah! Why? I swear. Right. No. Like. No. Slightly to the right. Slightly more. Damn it, too much. Nope. Slightly here. No. Here. No. No. Okay, that's too far. That's far too far. So try here. God, they're up. Whoa. Got it!
I've got to get out of here.
If only there was a way you could do that. Chat? Chat, do I do it? Do I do it, chat? Do I do it? Chat, do I do it? The sunk cost fallacy is no longer in place. I can just leave if I wish, but do I do it? It's a master lock. That's a lot of experience. Do I do it, chat? I think we both know where this is going. No. 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 Feel like I'm forgetting something. No. 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 You know, there's a urban legend that you can listen for where the sweet spot is. It's something to do with the clicks, but that's completely false. Like, hang on, let's go completely silent and listen for the clicks. As you can see, that meant nothing. No. The clicks are random, as far as anyone can tell. Gotti! Shall I show you the cat? I think I've got one here. Oh, actually. That's a perfect shot of the cat. So let me get that transferred over to the computer. And then from said computer, we go over here. We collect a picture of the cat. Save the cat. We show the cat down by the computer he was. For just a moment. Now he's back where he usually is. And I am unplugging my phone because that connection is really starting to annoy me. Okay, cool. Yes, the cat. Look at his curious little face. He is cute. I love him a lot. He is the greatest of cats. Alright, let's see what our reward was for opening up that master ranked cell. Alright, mate?
You looking at?
Nothing. It was nothing. There was nothing in there. There's never anything in there. Which is why I'm gonna do it again. Oop. Stop looking. There we are. Welcome to the stream. Today, Haesteinn breaks every lockpick he has ever owned. Ah, okay, but it's around there somewhere. Ah. No. No, further. Okay, okay. Too far. Okay. No. Got it.
Leave me alone.
Okay. Found it pretty quick that time. No, so it's further. Okay. Let's try here. Nope. Bit too far. No? Okay. Oh, so it's around here, is it now? Hmm. Am I going too far consistently? So, here. Okay, so I want to go at least to there. That was too far. Or wasn't far enough, rather. Ooh, almost there. I need to be better at letting off as soon as I feel anything. Come on. Dang it. Okay, okay. So definitely... Got it! Hey man, I got like 8 levels. That's a good return on investment as far as I'm concerned. Perry is standing in the way of the mouse. That is fine. Nothing that I... Wait, what was that? Was that a City of Stone? That's a relatively rare one. Oh, I forgot I had a key.
I cannot thank you enough for rescuing me from this. But why would you risk your life for me, a stranger? Of course, I should have known. This was all Avelstein's idea, wasn't it? A wise decision, but they'll go looking for me. And why? I cannot stay. Not here. Not in Whiterun. It likely won't be safe for Avelstein. Our best hope now is to... But would you do me a favor? Tell my mother to suffer the winter's cold wind, for it bears aloft next summer's seeds. She'll know what it means. I thank you again, friend.
Just once, I'd like a character in a story to be like, tell so-and-so this. They'll know what it means. And then you actually tell the person in question. And they're like, what the devil does that mean? Is that an innuendo? I think it must have been, Seb. I think it must have been. How you doing? Nice to see you. But, right, our next goal is Sleepfall Burrow. Sleepfall Burrow. At this point that I'm very thankful I'm not playing survival mode and can just swim across bodies of cold water without instantly dying. I definitely heard something to that effect. Lower Steeple Burrow. And we are here for Nostor's helmet. But I now go to USP and check out Steepfall Burrow. Important Treasure, Mystery of Talara Volume 3, which is next to a skeleton, so keep an eye out for a skeleton. Oh, this is a nice one. Have fun, Lydia. Ah, I wonder if this is the so-called steep fall. Come on, there's got to be loot down here. There always loot down at the bottom of these things. Am I drowning? I think I am drowning. Also, Maya, it's overcast. I'm actually going to turn on my floodlights so that, or fill lights so that my camera doesn't lose tracking of me. Is there seriously nothing down here? Yeah. Get a load of this guy, honestly. Haesteinn, requiring oxygen. What a loser. Hey, Lydia. Hello, dog. Hello, other dog. Ah, there's a chest here. 40 gold. Lockpick, we can start rebuilding our supply, I suppose. I think we gotta enter via the north. Let me check UASP and say... Yeah, you must enter via the upper entrance. Okay, so where's that? That is... not marked here, but probably like there-ish, maybe. UASP doesn't have that on the map. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, that was a grand old waste of time. Yeah, especially like considering the dead guys we saw last week in Meridia's quest. Those guys were loaded. This cave entrance here is probably the one. Here we go. Ooh, a frost troll is it now? How far we've come from the Haesteinn who was never able to deal with a troll, huh? Ah crap, there's two of them. Wait, I was banking a level up specifically for a situation like this. Stamina. We do have a speech perk, but what is it? Can buy bra. It's not that thrilling. Get any new perks on... hello. Try to navigate. Navigating the lockpicking tree for some reason, just not very intuitive. I mean, honestly, these are the ones you want, the treasure hunter and gold one. Unbreakable, that would be nice, but it's the level 100. At 43, there's just not really any reason to invest. Yeah, we've got the perks, I might as well drop one in. Oh, and we've got a new one for sneak, which is... silent roll? Yeah, that'll be handy. I would like to get the last two pickpockets. Honestly, even just this pickpocket one, level 70, before we hit level 25. Oh right, we were fighting a cave troll. just so that we can start the Dark Brotherhood quest line optimally. Right, there should be, I think, in here, a book for me. A book for me. A book, maybe it's somewhere else. Ah, here it is. Mystery of Talara, Volume 3. That's what we were here for. Oh right, that's a quest item. I was thinking, why is that ringing a bell? I definitely want the smithing enchantment, so even though these don't hit my value requirement, I'm picking them up. That's the end of that quest. Failing Undead, that's good value. Money. Can't pull that free. I guess I'm not the King of England. Oh well. But there we are. That's all we require from this cave. So only one thing to do now. Yuck. Sucks to suck. Right, what do we need to do at Hrogstad? Clear it out for the Empire, that's right. And then it's up to Wolfskull Cave. Is that it up there? Jeez. I should also check here. Frog. Wait, how do you spell that? Frogs. Frogstad. Important treasures. The Gold Ribbon of Merit. That's a book that I certainly don't recognize. Okay. I am trusting the UESP to not leave out any relatively unimportant unique items. In fact, I can check that, can't I? Because what was that one we missed early on in the run? That was at Halted Stream Camp. If I just check Skyrim Halted Stream Camp, important loot. Yeah, okay, it is included. Cool. Moment of curiosity. Did I actually pick up the alteration spell that was in there as well? Transmute. Yeah, I did. Oh, the dog's back. No? No one coming for a fight? Alright. Suit yourself. I knew it! I just need... Yes, this looks like a good climbable surface. Remember, mountains are a mere suggestion. There is no such thing as an impassable summit. Also tasty. I will take your word for that. I can't say I've ever had the delicacy that is a fresh picked and harvested mountain. Let me around so that I can get to... Yeah, this actually looks a bit more climbable here. I choose to believe that Todd Howard knew exactly what he was doing. Oh, dang it. When he implemented the wall or the slope sliding mechanics. Because as everyone knows, every single detail in any Bethesda game was implemented directly by Todd Howard himself. There we go. Should be high enough to get up to that ledge. Work my way around. Who needs circumnavigation, man? Just go in a straight line towards your destination, always. There is no obstacle that is insurmountable. That's a weirdly good motivational takeaway, I guess. There is no object too insurmountable to dissuade you from your path. Drop a save just in case. I wouldn't like to immediately get murked as soon as I finish climbing the mountain.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
I'm sorry, do you see someone ravenously climbing a mountain towards your position and think, they've wandered off the trail? No, that man is a threat.
I cannot best you.
This guy got screwed, man. He deserved this kill. Oi! Archers. That's why we quick save.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. You can't win this. I cannot best you.
You can't win me. I can tell I'm bested. No. What was that kill animation, man? He just walked up to me, sliced me, and I just went, oh. It's pathetic, Haesteinn. Do better.
You're mine. I'll find you. Damn you.
I cannot best you in the back.
I should really have vegetable soup on me, man.
Wait to count out your coin. You start running.
Killed you.
I'm not struggling against basic bandits. You are. Shut up.
Please don't kill me.
It's what you want, huh?
Whoa! Hmm. I don't deserve to be alive. Okay. I suppose that was coming then. Just deal with you. He is as well. Can I have my shout, please? I am spamming the Z key. I swear it. I was spamming the Z key. I can't be blamed for that one. Oh yeah, I can't sprint because no stamina. Use every advantage. You should not be alive. And then there was a bear.
Death is highly overrated.
Right. Okay, back up. I think I staggered into stagger, so it didn't trigger everything. They've got an archer, and he's really getting to me. Not gonna lie. They've got two, in fact, which explains where all my health is going. Okay. Okay, I guess I just don't get that stagger. Okay, he's down. Ow. Yeah, I saw that coming. I should have put a save down once I'd taken care of these guys. Okay. Block that. Power attack. Stagger both. Power attack. Block. Cat walks over the keyboard, thus opening the wrong menu. Okay, he's gone. Now drop you guys with a long-range boost. Something just hit me, which I kind of disagree with. Both the archers were staggered. Okay, one's transitioned to melee. Draw him in. No, he's going to go back to range. Okay. Oh, this guy's a bloody menace. They do have a lot of health for being archers, don't they?
Call yourself a lord? Boosh! Now, this ends now!
Stop your backpedaling, you nerds. One down. Dealt with. Hoi! You can tell it got serious because I stopped mid-battle looting. Ah, jeez. That was a right menace. And then the third guy was over here. Okay. I'm gonna wait for Lydia to catch up. Where are you, Lydia? Did he get? God's sakes, you silly girl, where are you? Damn, that's actually kind of important. Let me just grab a orc feather. There we are. Did I ever pick up heal other? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, healing hands, I think, is the actual name of the spell. Hey, well, that was an absolute showing. And that's only the outside. Elven Warhammer. 63 damage plays against... Why is that showing as more damage? That's showing as 40... Do I have some other effect on at the moment that I don't know about? No idea. What was that? Oh, right, my helmet. Something is causing the skill points to look a bit weird, but... Oh. Right, I am looking for Gold Ribbon of Merit, which should be located... Da, da, da. Western end of the room contains 4 more single beds. Okay, so in a kind of bunk area. Should be where I find the book. Just make sure that is in the main section. Yeah, it is. Okay. Hello, sir. This is a nice change of pace. Perry, stop standing on my keyboard. You know you're not allowed it, mate.
Time to end this little game. Victory is yours. I submit.
Ooh.
Nothing.
Damn, she's good.
Do your work. Death awaits you.
But I'm better.
Is that your best?
Okay, is that actually better than mine, though? So that's armor of 72 and 26 against... Yeah, it is. By 10 and 2. Don't judge me, it's good armor. Is that... No, I don't need that. Who would win in a fight? Ancient, unknown materials from a scientifically advanced race. Nice shirt made of metal. Yeah. Well, who am I to complain about an upgrade, I suppose? This looks like the area that was being talked about on the UASP. Yeah, good point. So somehow Haesteinn was able to hammer in the described boobs of the armor as soon as he picked it up. Yeah, man, how dare Todd Howard enforce this sort of nonsense? What if Haesteinn wants to run around with a described boob plate on his armor? You know, let the man dream a little. Wow, locks are really doing the business to me today, it would seem. Where's this book meant to be? It's on a map table? Must be talking about a different area then. I don't see no maps here. Oh god, the woke game detector list. That thing is wild. No, there's no other rooms. I wonder if there's a mod to make armor. Oh, idiot. Yeah, here it is. Found it. I wonder if there's a mod to enforce an armor maintaining its shape, no matter who picks it up. Like if I passed my old dwarven set to Lydia, would it maintain its shape? That'd be a fun mod. Just because it's like it makes more sense but less sense at the same time. Oh right, my quests haven't been marked. I was wondering what's that quest marker that's been following me around? I'd say yes. Yeah, it is Skyrim. You've got a point. There's a mod for literally everything you can think of.
Bad time to get
Nice hop. Probably made funny noises. Oh, so every time he puts on armor that's got the wrong fitting, he just goes, it's a bit of a squeeze.
Call yourself a Nord? Lucky hit.
Flip me, Lydia. You didn't let anything go on that one. I like this idea. Not gonna lie, it's kind of funny, and you could have like a fitter in each city that you'd have to go to if you want to make your armor fit properly. Yes. Yeah, I think we've got a good idea for a mod round here. If anyone, knows how to mod Skyrim and is either watching live or on the VODs, no, let me know. I'd definitely check it out. That sounds like a fun one. Oh, there's a box of money. Nope, I've already looked in that. Oh man, these doors are all unlocked. But what about the funny meme? What about the funny meme of me getting stymied by every lock I come across today? Wait, was there? No. Okay. Well, I think I've pretty much cleared this place out, but I've still got a couple quest markers on the overworld, so maybe there's some guards posted up outside that I missed. Oh, so like that would be really good for lore. So there's a forge here, so all of the bandits here have like nice looking armor, but it's all really poorly fitted because they just found anyone who could even somewhat use a forge. Right, where's... So there's one to the west, apparently. And one to the north. I'm just going to unmark everything except for this so I can see it on compass.
Be careful.
I don't think this guy counts anymore, does he?
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Oh, I know, he was the smith. He was carrying an ingot around on him. Actually, I'm going to quick load up to the top again because I think the other guy was over there. So if I unmark everything again, except joining the Legion, so apparently there's a guy somewhere around here. Yeah, adjusting chainmail is not quite the cheapest operation in the world. No, there is a little way station in here. Hello, Mr. Lookout. Nice looking out you did there, mate. You're the last one to notice. Stole that guy's dinner as well. Alright, but then I do need to take care of this guy, apparently, who's just decided to fall down a cliff and become a massive problem for me. Yeah, like any good sniper in a multiplayer game, he contributed sweet FA to the overall experience. And will still be called a hacker. Okay. Now, I do actually want that one. The next one is Wolfskull Cave, which means I gotta climb up that bloody mountain again. I thought I could get around it, but I guess not. I think this is weirdly the exact spot where we climbed it before. Let's see if there is a circuitous route. The upper end of that cave again. This looks like the intended path. Lydia, how do you keep getting run-ins with snow bears? Yeah, I mean, an actually good at playing the game sniper. Perry, stop standing on the keyboard, thank you kindly. An actually good sniper is probably one of the least fun things you can face in any game ever. But it is balanced by the fact that the skill floor for being a good sniper is so absurdly high. Is this the path you were running earlier, Lydia? Is that why we've been following a trail of death this whole time? Oh, these are vampire dogs, okay. No way, dog meat, Fallout 4. Such a stupid joke. Yeah, respecting the sightline is a non-trivial proposition. Facing a lot of vampire enemies all of a sudden. I wonder if that's related to the fact we're about to do Wolf Skull Cave, huh? And then while it's not for a quest, I do want to go check out that standing stone over there, because I think it's the steed stone, which would be useful for me. Did you just shoot some skeletons dead, Lydia? Is that what I was hearing?
Be careful.
Oh look, some noisemaker traps. To catch unwary thieves. I'm gonna run into one at full speed. Oh, no one seems to have been alerted, so I guess that means the cave is empty, right? I guess that guy was just crying wolf. Oh no! Draugr! Who could have seen this coming? Oh no! Necromancers! Who could have seen this coming?
Be careful.
Unfortunately, I am the natural enemy of the spooky necromancer. Man with big stick. No, these aren't valuable enough. License with the Necromancers Guild. It's not illegal to be a necromancer in Skyrim, you know? There's no reason they need to be, Hello, sir. Focus on the summoner, not the summon. Focus on the summoner, not the summon. Oh, he was close. He was close to getting me. Yeah, but you don't need to be doing it in seclusion in a far-off cave. You know, it's a perfectly respectable profession to be a necromancer. Well, I guess down's the way forward.
Is that the best you can do?
I do enjoy a good sniper duel. It does feel quite dramatic. Speaking of quite dramatic, I'm having memories of my test save now, which was a few months ago, come to think of it. But just standing on that first ledge, sniping everyone with stealth archer, that was fun. That was a fun bit of stealth archery. And for probably one of the first times in this run, I'm kind of sad that I've banned it.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. Summon. Long have you slept, aimless longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We
Out of the
summon
way,
you.
mate. Out of the way.
We summon Emma.
Oh, I forgot to check USP if there was anything in Wolf Skull Cave. No, that's Creation Club. Okay, so the only thing is a book, Refugees, which is on the ritual pentagram at the top of the tower. Cool. Again, I pick up the steel dagger every time. Or iron dagger, rather.
Yes! Return me to this realm.
Ooh, potion recipe.
As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Summon with words, bound by love.
It's a relatively remote icon, I guess. You cannot eat quest items.
Summon with words. What are you doing? You fools! You cannot bind me to your wills. Summon with words, bound by
Ah, nuts. Yeah, this was just before I charged upstairs. Skyrim equivalent of that. I'm not exactly sure, to be quite honest.
Return me to this realm. As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Bound by love. What are you doing? You fools! You cannot bind me to your wills. Summon words, bound by love. You ants don't have
Deal with it, Lydia. Deal with it. Someone lend me some blood. I think they're using it all. All the necromancers are using the blood to bind Potema at the moment, I'm afraid. So there's none going spare at the moment. I'd ask the Draugr, but they're looking a bit dry as well. I think I do need to go through this section. Oh, hello, mate. Picked his pockets while he was being resurrected. Good luck.
Something is wrong. There is an intruder.
Why did she sound so close? very much Seb. Like, I may be struggling, but I know the woman who's got a Daedric artifact is going to be a little bit less victimizable. Question mark? Is that a word? Ooh, Conjure Familiar. Do I have that? I do not. Oh, geez, Lydia. Lydia! That feels appropriate. She even has valuable robes, that's how you know. But yeah, she didn't hold back, damn. Appreciating, by the way, unique asset here. The, is that the way up it is? The wolf symbol here. Which I presume is representative of Putema. Hit the lever. Get us out of here. Ooh, via a boss level chest. Lydia, you could do with a bow upgrade.
Right behind you. The Jarl has
Wait.
recognized you as a person of great importance in the hold. A hero. I've got your back. I am at your command.
Yeah, because she's still running her basic bow, which I can't unequip from her. So give her this elven bow. There you go. Elven arrow, or rather orcish arrow. Do I have any better arrows for you? That's a 12. These 16. Yeah, you can have one of these. There you go. Oh, yeah, they're better than these. Perry, out of the way, cat.
You lead, I'll follow.
And thus we exit very easily. Cat mentioned, yeah, he's been a right sod, he is. But I can only blame him a little bit. He is, after all, incredibly orange. Right, next locale is Broken or Grotto. Okay. Let's hop to it. I need to go northeast. She's like, yeah, she was. I think at some point Lydia learned that the ebony blade is a Daedric artifact and therefore nigh indestructible. and therefore has decided that she need not treat it with care or elegance.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Well, you guys have fun. Yeah, this is correct. Is this not a cave entrance? It's the back of a cave entrance. It's the exit. I mean, I don't need to be here for anything, but I might as well dip my head in, I guess. Well, that's enough for me. Yeah, she's gunning to put, what was his name? Ator from Solitude out of work. Hello there, sir.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you. Take a look.
I wonder what he could be smelling. Oh my god, it's alcohol and illegal drug. Yeah, I'll have one of those. In return, you shall take one of these. Yeah, good.
Fight well.
Pleasure doing business. Trying to get absolutely off my face on Moon Sugar. Where is it? Here we are. Weakness to fire. That sounds about right. Ooh, restore stamina. That'd be useful. It's way up on the headland, okay. In fact, I think that's the marker for it there. So let's just go as the crow flies. Oh wait, I wanted to go check out the Nah, I'm not willing to go back for it. I wanted to go check out the Standing Stone, but I forgot about it. Oh well. Another time, perhaps. I'm not desperate for the steed, useful as it is. It has two effects that I'm interested in. The first is that it increases your carry capacity quite significantly, I think by 100 points. And the second point is that equipped armor no longer counts towards your carry capacity, which is very useful because I use heavy armor, of course. Hey, Lydia. Oh, blimey. Just realised the time. We are gunning through it today. We haven't... oh yeah, this is Broken or Grotto. I should look that up. Broken or Grotto. Cherim's Heart is the book I'm looking for, which is located... near a grindstone. Okay. So what am I actually here for? Killing the leader of this place. Okay. You're not going to make it easy by putting him near the entrance, though, unfortunately. Although I'm pretty sure this place is associated with a Thieves Guild quest, so... Oh. Thank you. No, that one missed, mate. You're going to have to try again. Ah! You got it! Get him, Lydia. Get him. Get him. Go on, you can get him. You're not using your new bow, Lydia, I think. She'll catch up. You know, assuming she lives. Pretty sure she lives that. A little bit of money.
Never should have come here.
I love enemies that don't scale with your level. Nifty. I don't think I have the hallowed effect, but it's also a bit... Oh, I've got the weight. That was a decision in real time there. See, I told you she lived.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
She said the line. For anyone playing along at home, now is the time to take a drink. Wait. I was questioning, how am I going to get over there? Oh yeah, I'm magic. Hello! What? How on earth? Oh, and I didn't even have a quick save anywhere in that dungeon. How on earth was I in range for that? I simply do not understand.
Now you're mine.
Ooh. You're not gonna lie, I'm a little bit mad about that. I was absolutely not in range of getting power attacked.
Time to end this little game.
To be honest, I was pretty sure I was the one doing the power attack for a second at least.
Hey, watch it!
Never should have come here.
Oh well, at least the loot saved appropriately. Hold on.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
Very good, the timeline is restored. She said the thing.
What was that?
I think I'm taking the intended route now. Next. That guy has a lot of damage on him. I think unlike his rabble, he actually scales.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
Fell off the ledge. There we are.
Over here, mine.
There we go. Have a plan to kill everyone you meet. Oh, hello. I'm still reading as live on my end, but for some reason my chat just had to refresh. Oh well, I guess let me know if there's any problem with the stream. Things seem fine, though. Just a little suspicious. Cat, 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 cat. Oh, Lydia's playing with someone. I hope they have fun. Right, somewhere around here there should be a book. For me. Jerem's heart, there it is. And let's... Ooh, brutal, Lydia. As per usual, I suppose. Oh, there you are. Hey, Hogarth's journal. That's something we need to get.
You think you can take me?
Hey, mate. Ah! Couldn't get into his inventory. Like 7 gold lost there. Might as well reset the challenge run. Okay, I guess that hammer just doesn't exist. Murk them all. Yeah, man, it is a good cave to go through. But how you doing, Glow? It is nice to see you in. Well, currently I'm just doing a little bit of refining because I've got the materials and there's a forge, so I might as well. Yeah, we are going through the Solitude area at the moment. Just clearing away some quests mainly. I think we have actually completed this one now, so we need to find our way out of here. Just looking for any last chests that might have something good. Anything on here? No, I think we're good. I think we're good to just book it now. As I recall, though, this is involved with the Thieves Guild questline, so I wonder what the consequences of raiding it early will be. Where are we going next? Solitude Lighthouse. Okay. Yes, nice to have people dropping in. If you have any questions regarding the rules of the run or the progress so far, do be sure to let me know. I should really start keeping like a spreadsheet of all the uniques and all the books that have been collected so far, just so I can reference that. Respawn for the quest. That would make sense, although the captain himself is probably dead for good. Yes, so this is a multifaceted challenge run. On the left side of the screen, you can see the gamut of the rules. The biggest one is no fast travel and collecting as many unique items. And that includes, you know, getting ourselves all of the unique quest items that we can recover. I believe this will be recoverable, although we might have to come back to it later once I've got the pickpocket skill for it. All of the quest rewards we need to pick up, and all of the just regular unique items that aren't necessarily quest rewards or aren't even necessarily associated with the quest. I'm wondering if I've even got any. Oh yeah, there's the spiced wine here, which isn't necessarily associated with the quest, but it is a unique item, so you gotta half inch it and put it in the collection back in Whiterun whenever we get back there. There's also the librarian restriction, which I've been paying a bit more attention to starting from this stream, where we've got to go through and collect all the rare books like Cherum's Heart here, which I genuinely have never even looked at. This is Interviews with Tapistrists. Oh, that sounds absolutely riveting. I wouldn't think the tapestry makers would have that much to go through. And then, of course, no fast travel, exactly what it says on the tin. From a fascination with Morrowind, I've decided to see how good this game is if you strip fast travel out of it. Not doing survival mode, though, because it's just cringe. And there's some considerations that need to be made. So currently I'm thinking about getting some sneak level up, which I might get just by cheesing a inventory or cheesing a skill trader. Fun restriction. Yeah, it is a real fun little addition. So let's see. In pickpocket, I want to get this perk here, misdirection, before I ascend to level 25. Which might be a little difficult to do, but I'll hopefully get it. Because that will mean I'll get to do the Dark Brotherhood quest line, or get started on that. So the very first thing in the Abandoned Shack, there are two things I want to do. I want to use a Mayhem Scroll in order to have Astrid maybe kill the other prisoners. I'm not sure if she will. I kind of have to figure that one out. It's a bit of an experiment. As a sort of sub-challenge to the run, I'm wondering if I can do all of the Dark Brotherhood questlines without actually killing anyone. So already I had the assistant in the orphanage in Riften perform a German suplex on Grelod the Kind. That was fun. But yes, the reason I want to get misdirection before I go to the Abandoned Shack is because that is the only time in the questline where you can pickpocket the Blade of Woe off of Astrid early and get a second copy of it. So that will be absolutely worth doing. Heading for the lighthouse, which is not currently on my marker, on my compass, but it's around this way. There it is. God, it's easy to see. It's almost like it's a lighthouse or something. Wild, that. Is this a ferry that I can use? No, that's just a ferry that exists, I guess. Thank you for adjusting the microphone, Perrycat. I love you. Honestly. This boy. And this quest basically, or at least this stage of this quest, is basically nothing at all. It's just climb lighthouse, sweep left on the mouse a few times, douse the lighthouse. We're good here. Can I just drop off here without suffering too much? Yes. I'm not dead. I'm merely very badly hurt. It's the Dainty Slode, isn't it? Grab the marker for later. Yeah, so I'll want... There is a quest associated with that that does have a unique, but that's far in the future. A flesh wound? Your arm is off. No, it isn't. I think from here it is return to Solitude and clear up these things, isn't it? Cool. Alright, I'll start at the docks, talk to Vittoria and Jarira, and then head into town. And looking at the time, that will probably be where we finish it. I don't mind going a couple minutes longer though, just so we can fully square off everything we have to do in the city. And then make some plans for next stream. Is that a... No, that was Thistle. Far less exciting. Oh, I see. You're flicking your tail against the. So Perry is currently flicking his tail against the wire for my webcam, which is tapping it against the metal leg of the desk. You probably can't hear it, but I can. It's just a rhythmic tapping that he's trying to get my attention with. Honestly, when he's not being an idiot, he's weirdly smart. Oh, had I never been close enough to these docks to actually mark that location? Weird. Right. This should be Jurira here, I think? No, this is Vittoria Vici, who refuses to stand close enough to... Fine, I'll jump over your counter. Is this what you want?
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
Yes,
Ah,
yes.
yes.
Shipment of spices.
If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set.
Trickster's one and all. Yeah, but he is orange, so he's not that smart.
I suppose I could make an Fine. Tell Yvette's son her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
Nice doing business with you. Right, and Jurira should be
But
just
Alia,
up
you're the one gave
here.
Thalmor a black eye. You sure know how to pick your enemies, don't you?
There he is.
Looks like you had no trouble.
You're orange. Yeah, they are great. They are absolutely a special breed.
Without the my
Yeah,
sister
the ice runner's
Eva
wrecked.
will be
Cool,
at
cool,
the
cool.
wreck with our black
Okay,
blood.
speak to you never.
She knows to respect you.
Back up into town. Hello, child. I've always said with when it comes to cats, the orange ones are absolutely a special breed. The black ones are inexplicable in their actions. They clearly have some sort of plan, but it doesn't make sense to anyone who isn't also a black cat. You can't play it off like you're being cool, guard. I saw you run into that door for about 6 minutes. Did they lock you out? What did you do? Oh, he's the bullied guard, isn't he? Right, let's start with...
Spare some gold.
I actually want to drop a hard save just before I pass this over to Nasta, just in case
Look at
he removes it from the game world,
That's
and there's
real
some way I
world
need to get that out.
craftsmanship. Let me show you an old trick I learned as a scout. Makes it harder. for the
Sneak.
enemy
I'd have
to
preferred
notice you.
pickpocket, but okay.
It's best you leave me be.
Okay, his helmet does remain in the game world. And I can just take it.
Get away from me.
Cool. Recoverable quest item. Next on the list, I need to report to Rike and tell Atul the guard's dead, and tell a vet the shipment's been released. So she's over here.
Spiced wine for you? Thank you so much. I swear it's a fight with them every shipment. Here's something for your troubles.
You're noticing...
Now here's a man I'm glad to see.
Dean Inga says
If you're noticing that the virtual avatar is suddenly less animated, that is because Perry has learnt that if he sits between the camera and me, then I pay more attention to him. Because I'm paying attention to the camera, you see. And I need to talk to Folk. Okay.
You can set off that
Well, so long as he's sitting there calmly, I guess I can't complain too much. It's better than him being on my keyboard again.
If Ulfric gets his hand on that crown.
Oh, I
Go
need to
back,
talk to you.
soldier. I'm glad you made it in one piece. I'll send men to garrison the fort right away. You did well. I'm impressed. But before we go any further, it's time for you to officially join the Legion. Speak
Okay,
to
some-
General Tullius. He'll administer the
Sure.
oath.
While Rika is talking, while Tullius is talking, fine.
Joining the Legion. Are you prepared to make that commitment?
I shall get a picture of the cat.
I see. Consider this. What greater glory
Oh,
than to
I
serve the Emperor
accidentally.
and his citizens
Fine.
here in Skyrim?
I'll
In these
focus
days
entirely
of
on the
greatest
cat.
need. Changed your mind?
This is what you want,
Looks
isn't
like
it,
you
right?
wanted
Me to
soldier
focus on the
for
cat.
the Empire after all.
There we are. Then
Well then, repeat after
let me add that
Upon my
to
honor, I do swear undying
here,
loyalty
so it
to the
goes
Emperor.
over to my
Wait
computer.
a second.
Tab out, which pauses it, so I don't know why I bothered. Over to here. Paste, save, back to OBS. The cat is on screen.
You're
If
dismissed.
Ulfric gets his hand on that crown, it won't be a fairy tale. It'll be a problem.
Changed your mind? Well then, upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to the Emperor and unwavering.
Yeah. Undying loyalty to the Emperor. Yeah. Ties me, better die. Long live the Emperor. I don't
Just
care.
remember, speak to
Yep. Neat. Yep.
Any
Cool.
stock in your own tradition.
Taking sides.
I thought the move
There
was
is
king.
Perry the cat. He is he's a very troublesome cat is what he is, but I love him very much.
We're backing Ellison. When the mood meets,
Welcome to Legion Auxiliary. Not everyone's agreed to the moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords aren't always sensible. We follow our hearts.
so what? Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly.
I'm skipping your dialogue. Sorry, I genuinely don't care about these two.
But the Hey,
The Jagged Crown is something,
the absence of
so
would further
Perhaps. I'm entrusting you with.
this is one of the very few runs
Make sure you take.
where it is actually important which person we went with at the start of the game in Helgen Keep. So we went with Hadvar because during the Jagged Crown, whoever you sided with in the tutorial will be there, provided you are doing their side of the quest.
To take Whiterun from us, but we will hold fast.
Welcome to the Ulfric's
So,
rest of my men are already assembling outside
in this case, we will see Hadvar during the Jagged Crown. That NPC alone, for some reason, will have access to, or we will be able to reverse pickpocket the Jagged Crown onto them. If we do so, then it won't be deleted from the game world when it comes time to complete the quest, and we can go back and collect it. It is a very peculiar situation. No, you're oldest. Where's Attar then? He's somewhere over here? No. Actually, he probably is in here, isn't he? It just wasn't marked on the compass because... yeah, he's in the dungeon. The donjon. Somewhere down here? Yes. I'm looking for an executioner. Oh, whoops, you're right. I have left the cat on screen for quite some time. To be fair, there's not the most thrilling of gameplay currently. I am just running through dungeons looking for a bloke. Not that bloke. Where's the executioner? If only I had a map of some nature. It's behind me. Not there. Must be upstairs. Just handing in quests and so on. Nothing too thrilling. Here he is.
You stay
That's
out
up.
of trouble now. The castle dower. That's a load off my mind. Here's your pay.
Oof, geez, 1,000 gold. That is quite nifty. He should have an executioner's
Been a good
foot,
friend
but
to me. That means something.
I'm going to have Lydia.
I'll head back home if you need me.
Ain't many visitors.
Okay,
Looks
follow
like
me.
you got someone already.
I don't.
Looks like you got someone already.
Okay, I think I glitched that slightly.
You don't want to meet me on the job.
Still here. I'll head back home if you need me.
Okay,
Not much.
now
Let's
follow
not
me.
waste any time. I'm still here. What
You
do you
trade.
have to take?
There's the headsman's axe, which is a unique, but there's not. I also need the executioner's hood from him, but I don't know where that is. All right.
Home if you need me.
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damn shopkeepers.
Where's Lydia gone? Get back here, Lydia.
What do you need, my Thane? Lead the way.
Nice. But that's all we need to do in Castle Dower, so last thing to do before we end the stream is go and talk to Folk about Wolfskull Cave. I like the conditional loading screens that you get in this game. Like, we just got the Potema loading screen with the crowned skull. And that didn't appear before we completed that quest, which I think is just a nice little added bonus.
The road to Whiterun's not safe these days. Now I remember.
That took a while to load.
Oh.
Definitely wasn't me tapping out and back in several times. Oh, Firebeard!
You've returned. Good. What did you find at Wolfskull Cave?
Potema herself. Please tell me you stopped them.
You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought.
And there we are. A nice 800 gold. 800 gold, that's it?
If I needed something from you, you would know it.
I swear.
Nothing. Oh, don't get... We have something of a vampire problem. I don't expect you to be capable of even that.
Pine Moon Cave, isn't that deep in the south? It helps if you mark the quest. Let's run a Pine Moon Cave. I would say it was just there, but no, we passed through that valley last week. Still, I guess it's something to do.
Do you have this?
But
Course?
that is where I will drop my last save of the day. Get your helmet off, Haesteinn. Honestly, you're in civilized company. We can't take this man anywhere. That is where the Adventures of Haesteinn, apparently directed by J.J. Abrams with that sunbeam, jeez, will be concluded for the day. So, thank you ever so much to everyone for coming along and stopping by. This was a fun one. We got a lot done, I think. Let me see where I shall send you. Is there anybody I would regularly send you to? Ooh, if I remember right. No, I don't. It's Thursday. You fool. Is there anyone associated with UKSG Live? Is there anyone associated here? There. Where was that? It was Delty Live. I would happily Yes, she is. Okay, I'm going to send you over to my friend Delty. She is running Sonic Mania. And it looks like she's recently got affiliates. So be sure to give a bit of love over to her channel. The techie, there we are. Start the raid. Brilliant. Okay, well. Target channel is disabled raids? Oh, okay, well that's unfortunate. I'll have to find somewhere else to send you fools then. People associated here, maybe, perhaps? Is... Ooh, here's a nice thematic one. No, never mind. She's finished. Damn it. Why is everyone finishing... I'm fall apart when HUDs isn't live. He's taking the month off, damn it. Oh, well. I am so out of ideas. Tell you what. Let's go for... Are you live still? Yes, you are. We are going to Bryce Guy. I really was not prepared for my entire follow list to be not live. That rarely happens. They are running a bit of World of Final Fantasy demo, I believe. So, why don't we go and check that out? That should be interesting to see. Right. For the next few streams, let me tell you all about it. So, on Saturday, we will be having a bonus stream that I've previously discussed on Tuesday and Wednesday, which is, of course, Battlefield 6, the open beta. So I'm going to go check that out. Might bring friends, might not, but it will be my first experience with the game. That should be a fun little bit of bonus. Which will mean, of course, there have been 4 streams this week. It's ridiculous. Twice as much as usual, and the first one was a double-length stream. Oh, I'm so overworked. Next week, we'll be doing more Mario Kart 8 on Wednesday. I've got to practice for the event, of course. Exclamation point UKSG in chat at any time if you want to know more about that. And then on Thursday, we will be back, as always, to the adventures of Jarl of Haesteinn of Montague. Of Dragonstar. Oh my god, this is the problem with naming your characters in video games after real historical figures, is you keep saying the wrong bloody thing. No, we will be back with the adventures of Haesteinn of Dragonstar in Skyrim on Thursday, so do look forward to that. For now, though, let us go and say hello to Bri. Ta-ta for now. Have a good one.